It's the Pelicans. At home for a little interconference action in New Orleans. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. The next swing into this game is part of their continuing road trip. Now here's Brunson. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
And Cousins throws it down.
And this is Cousins at his best. This young center loves getting after it down low.
Brunson, left side. Launches from deep. And it's Derek White with the rebound. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Pelicans head coach. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Drake looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Now, here's Harper. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. A wide open look here for Fears. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And hey, this rookie Fears can drain that midi with the best of them.
Outside Harper. Outside Towns. 6 to shoot. And Towns throws it down.
We call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Inside. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Harper, and the shot is good. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. A nice shot by Fears.
This is Fears at his best, using that elusive speed of his to inflict damage on the drive.
Outside Harper. Five on the clock. Screen by Hart. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. And so here's New Orleans, trailing by 2. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Well, you see teams concede the 3 to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
Here's Queen. Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Towns throws it down.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
Count it.
Don't let the diminutive size fool you. That's a big-time explosive drive right by the defense. We see you, Fred VanVleet.
Pass to Poole. To the inside. Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you just respect Fred VanVleet's willingness to sacrifice his body for the play. Drives right into it.
Wow. Well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Now, here's Hart. 5 points in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Brunson with a clean look. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 5.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks lead by 4. From New Orleans, back in a
16.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Pelicans have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis. A natural lead guard. Jeremiah Fears wants to set others up first. That's a rare trait in the rookie, and there aren't a lot of guys like him.
Back to Ingles for the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, guys. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Cornette. Back to Ingles. Some nice passing by New York here. Smith with a wide open look. No good on the 3. Out to White. Here's Queen. Here's Şengün, covered by Smith. Here's Queen. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Queen's got his second bucket of the night. Pass to Cornette. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Cornette's got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat, and teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Outside, down. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Cousins gets it to go.
A smooth mid-range shot by Cousins, flexing his ability to shoot from the outside.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. It's Richardson on the wing. Brunson right side. Takes a three. Another three for New York.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
At the top of the key, Towns. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Lays it up off the glass. Queens got 4 this quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Back to Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Fires away from outside. Brunson, no good. Pelicans trailed by 10. Down low. Here's Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
And that's a grown man move by Cousins. Throwing it down with bad intentions.
Brunson outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
Pass to Harper. There's the pick. Back to Cornette. And here's Richardson outside. Şengün with the rebound. Pelicans trailed by 6. Going inside. And finished off by Finney-Smith.
That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith length comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
Right side Harper. And he banks in the layup. Harper's got his second bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Back to Harper. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. New York shooting their first free throw tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And the technical free throw is good. There's a good screen. Fires it up. The kick out to Harper. Back to Cornette. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Cornette's got 9.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Spears. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Knicks on defense. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. To the paint, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Queen.
Well, to me, that's about the length and strength of upper body by Karl Anthony Towns. He's just destroying people with his defense.
Takes the three. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
Those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you. Jalen Brunson is the engine that makes this team go, and he has sacrificed so that the Knicks could surround him with talent. He said, winning trumps everything that I do individually. I'll do my part to help this team try to get a championship. It's all about the journey, and I'm happy to be a part of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you're right, putting the team first. Thanks a lot, Allie. The Knicks leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. Towns wide open. And again, New York with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that one, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
2 points, that one goes.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Brunson attacking. Hart outside. Yes, that goes in. Hart's got 9.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now Brunson. He's got 8. It's Hart on the wing. Out to Bridges. Uncovered. Pelicans with the rebound.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
And Poole gets it to go.
Well, Jordan Poole with the 2 inside. Very nice.
Here's Shaman. Here's Brunson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up.
New York, 50.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Knicks leading by 7. And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team foul.
Screen by Hart.
Substitution. Number 2.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brunson. Towns for 3. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
And Şengün throws it down.
An unpredictable guard. Fears is solid at realizing when he should look to dish.
And Towns throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Sometimes your only option is to go to the floater, and that is money.
Here's Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside Harper. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Fears with it. Rebounded by Hart. Bridges inside the three-point line. Great look there, but off target.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
The Knicks leading by 4. Towns with it. Now defended by Şengün. Here's Hart. And here is Harper. And that one is good!
The strength of this rookie, Harper, getting to the rim.
Here is Riley. Plays it in off the window.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Brunson. And hit the 3. Pelicans trailed by 4. Takes it inside.
You got to get it.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Drained from outside.
Derek White, high pressure situation, no problem.
Now Towns. Now here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Buries the deep ball.
Talk about coming up big. Awesome to see Harper step up and deliver.
Cousins inside, and he banks the layup in.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And he jams it in.
And you can see the passion Cousins plays with. He's a fiery competitor, especially on a night like this.
Here's Towns. Rips it down with 2 hands.
When your stars shine bright in the toughest moments, Towns the look of a superstar.
Bridges with the rebound. New York with the ball. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the